We are here with Andreas from Acronis, Andrew from the Ocean Race. We're talking about cybersecurity in the game. So how important is for you, Andrew, this partnership with Acronis?
Yeah, it's very important, Michele. I mean, we're an event that is on the road constantly. You know, we travel around the globe. We have teams working from remote locations, and one of the biggest challenges the marine sector has when it comes to technology is cyber threats, particularly working from different locations and unsecure networks at times. So that was one of the core reasons we wanted to have a cyber protection partner, and Acronis fill that role really well for us. So it's mainly to protect our teams as we travel around the world. And that's twofold really. One is the boats and what happens on board and protecting the data that comes off the boats. We have telemetry coming off the boats every 20 seconds. So we have an incredible amount of data that we need to protect, images, photo and other communications. So that's one area. And then the second area is our teams that operate the race and setting up in locations like this where they're all very different, very diverse, and sometimes different levels of protection. So it's important we have a partner that helps us protect our infrastructure, and that's why it's important.
Okay. Which data are in danger in this communication between the boats and the shore?
Yeah. So really, it's the whole. Acronis protects our whole digital ecosystem. So that can be imagery, video, but also secure communications. And important and confidential files. Okay. So there's a whole range, our whole kind of range of business needs Acronis help us protect, and therefore it's important to have a full 360-degree protection service, and that's what Acronis give us.
Okay. Andreas, from your point of view, this partnership, how important is?
It's very important for us for the reasons that Andrew already mentioned, but not only. I would add one more reason, which is protecting nature, protecting the environment. In that case, also, I want to say Ocean Hour, to protect the oceans. So we also care about the environment, protecting the environment as well. I would add to those two components, protecting data applications and systems, so the whole infrastructure.
Okay. In the past, have you had some issue with this protection data? There's some attack. What happened?
Yeah, we had some attempted attacks during this race, ransomware attacks, which Acronis helped us to fend off. I think we had 15 attempts to kind of attack data, and I think that unfortunately is a pretty common occurrence in today's world. Particularly with how much we now do digitally and through our laptops, and just how much data and files we deal with as a global sports event. So yeah, we have had attempted attacks, and luckily, you know, having the right systems in place, we were able to stop those at source through Acronis' solutions.
Yeah. And how hard is it to do this for example, in the Southern Ocean, or in a remote island like Cape Verde, or how difficult it is?
It's a really unique challenge, Michele, because we're visiting places that no other sports event visits. You know, we're going where humans don't go, essentially. Yeah. So, you know, to be able to protect our systems out there in the middle of nowhere, it's critical. And we're sending communications from places like Point Nemo, where, you know, we're actually 4 times closer to the International Space Station than anyone on land. So, you know, being able to protect from every part of the planet is incredibly important. That makes the challenge that we give to Acronis even more tough. But it shows you the importance, you know, because even in today's world, you know, attacks can come from the most remote parts of the planet when it comes to security. So it's important we have those solutions.
You talk also of personal data, for example, and how the sailor manage this with you and with Acronis.
Yeah, so the sailors, there's a few things that happen on board the boat. So there's telemetry, as I said, coming off the boats every 20 seconds. Yeah. It's a very slow bandwidth, and it's, you know, if we didn't have solutions in place, it could be quite easy to attack. So the telemetry you get on performance from the boats are key data pieces, and you can just imagine the volume of data that's coming through, and it's every 20 seconds. So that can be measures linked to the boat performance, but also through those communications we're sending information on the state of the oceans. So the sailors now are dealing with kind of two sets of data really. One is performance through telemetry, and another is we're analysing the health of our seas and the health of the ocean, and we're gathering samples as we travel around the world. So we're communicating that data back to HQ as well. So the sailors, particularly through the specialist media role we have on board, the onboard reporter, they're there to be able to understand how to use these technologies and send that data in the right way. And then back at HQ in Alicante, we have a technology team that then when we receive that in, that's where we really need to protect, and we have specialists looking after that. So it's that symbiotic relationship between sailors and the race's operational and technology team, and that's what has to work really well, and that's where having a consistent partner is really important across the whole race.
Okay. And Andreas, can you describe your main business of Acronis?
Of course. So in a nutshell, we're doing cyber protection. It's an integration of data protection and cyber security. We're using the state-of-art technologies like machine learning, artificial intelligence, for those, which is also suitable in this challenging environment. You need to develop, adapt to the environment, and technologies help us with that. By the way, I wanted to mention it's not only Acronis and the Ocean Race that is helping to facilitate the partnership, is also our CyberFit delivery partner Gran being on board, helping us to implement those solutions. And this is, I think, really key, that we have an easy to use solution that is integrating all those parts, cybersecurity parts, data protection parts, across really all types of workloads and environments. It can be anything like the cloud, but then also like normal environments, and we're protecting really data applications and systems, so the full package.
Okay, perfect. And the last question, Andrew, this is the last day of the racing. We are waiting for the international jury decision to declare the official winner of the Ocean Race. Your personal balance of this 6 months of round the world race? Yeah,
no, it's been an incredible event, and the event's been through a transition of Volvo ownership and Volvo Ocean Race to what it is today. And the goal really today is to still be a world-class sports event, but also very much be a platform for climate change and ocean protection. And that's the big transition we've seen in this race. The sailors, the teams, our race operation really push for a healthier ocean. And ocean protection and ocean rights are two areas that we're very focused on. And we feel we can play a really positive role in that. We've got an incredibly exciting, engaging global platform through the race. Businesses struggle to cut through with climate change communications often, and we feel we can do that as a sports event because we can captivate people, we can do it in a positive way. So we're hoping the race continues to be a platform for positive change for the ocean and the climate as well, whilst obviously retaining its status as a big, global, well-respected sporting event. And I think the sporting competition's been fantastic. We're coming down, as you said, to the last few days, and the decision is still in the balance, which I think is testament to a good event and a good sporting competition. So very positive race.
Okay. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andreas.
Thanks, Michele. Thanks.